Hey, nice to see you again. I'm back. I'm back. We're back here.
Thankfully. Hey, it's been a long, long time, but I appreciate it. I'm happy.
I went to Pebble Beach. I had an excuse.
How was it?
It was awesome. Unbelievable. Best course I've ever played. Unbelievable. It's everything that you would expect.
Did you shoot like 72, 73 there, or?
No, I shot 79, but I hit the the par 3 over the ocean. It was like 100. It shot 109 yards, and it played like 83, and I put it to like 6 feet. Missed the par putt, missed the birdie putt, but I still hit the green, which was nice.
Well, that's good. Yeah, absolutely. As for the whole thing with the quarterbacks, I mean, I think if you look at what the 49ers have done, obviously they're going up there to get a quarterback. They can say whatever they want to say about how, Garoppolo is their guy, but come on. You don't make a move like they made if you're not trying to go up there and get one of the quarterbacks. In terms of the Dolphins, I mean, they wanted a receiver. They can still get probably the receiver they want at 6 as opposed to it being at 3, so they were able to trade back and get a few extra picks. But I think the Steelers would be stupid to take a quarterback this year just because, A, they're probably not going to get a game changer. They're not going to get that franchise guy. And the other part of it is if they're going to use a first or second round pick on a quarterback, what's the reason that you brought back Ben? I mean, you have to draft with the idea that this is the year we're trying to win. So I think it would make no sense for them to take a quarterback.
I totally 100% agree with you. You need to draft an impact player like Harris, the running back, or an offensive lineman that can play right away. I don't know, maybe an outside linebacker that can play right away too. I'm looking at those positions right now. Quarterback for me is off the board. Maybe if you get someone that you like in like the 3rd or 4th round. But what I wanted to get to here, what about the fallout with Garoppolo or Darnold? Could the Steelers, or you think the Steelers would potentially be in the mix for one of those guys or try to even pursue one of those guys?
I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. I just don't think that they want to give up the draft picks that it would take to get one of those guys. I mean, I don't know that you got to give up a boatload of picks, but you're going to have to give up some, and you're going to have to give up something of value. And I don't think the Steelers, are going to do that. I just don't think that's usually not the way they operate. I mean, do you think Darnold is a guy that they think can be their, next great quarterback? I just don't see them making a move for a guy like that. And Garoppolo, I mean, the 49ers can say whatever they want to say, but it's pretty clear they're already looking to replace him.
Yeah, all right, speaking of picks, let's switch gears a little bit because Bucco season's almost here, and I have Bucco fever. I was just going over the stats of Kevin Newman, Adam Frazier, and Ke'Bryan Hayes. They're batting like, each batting like 900. Unbelievable. Have an unbelievable spring, those guys. They need pitching, though. But here's my big question to you. Look, we're talking about draft picks. What were the Pirates front office staff thinking? Like, none of their draft picks are even here. Cole Tucker, who else is gone? All these guys, what were they doing?
Well, I mean, I think that's one of the reasons they're not here right now. Neil Huntington, I mean. I think that's one of the reasons that he got fired is because he didn't draft and they didn't develop players very well. I mean, if you look at what they have, Shane Baz, they tossed him and Austin Meadows were 2 of their first-round picks, and they tossed those guys into that ridiculous Chris Archer trade. Reese McGuire, who could be he could actually be a very important player for them if he were still here. They tossed him into the Liriano trade to get Toronto to take Liriano's contract off of their hands. If you look at it, Cole Tucker is not going to make the team, and neither is Will Craig. I mean, Kevin Newman is going to make the team and start, but he's the kind of guy they've been looking to try and get somebody better because he's more of probably a guy you want coming off the bench. So that right there in a nutshell is exactly why the Pirates are in the state where they're at. They just missed on too many draft picks.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, let's continue the Bucco talk and the Steelers draft talk. That's all coming up next there. 412-575-2600 is the number. Get on the line right now. Answer your phone calls next.